What's good, YouTube? We back for the 20th episode of the Fourth Quarter Podcast. Welcome back.
What's good with y'all, man?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man. It's been. I feel like it's been a while, but yeah, I'm chilling.
Right.
I'm a little disappointed, man, in myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to apologize to the fans, bro. Like, I've been lackadaisical with this stuff, man. I haven't been treating it right. But from here on out, I'm promising y'all, we coming with the energy and we coming with the fire every week, baby. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a grrrr? You know what I'm talking about? Give me one of those, Amir. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, we gonna try to switch some things up a little bit. I know many of y'all might not know because y'all might not have made it, but we were doing a giveaway, but we were saying at the end of the episode, which that's on us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take blame for that. But this time it's gonna be on y'all if it don't happen, because we're saying it now. So we're gonna give y'all 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And the prize is $100. So the way to enter the giveaway is to subscribe to us on YouTube. We're trying to reach 100. We're 12 away. We should get
It's just 12.
We should get over it because it's a free $100 for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we trying to hit 100. You know what I'm saying? We only 12 away. So the way to enter is by subscribing and sending us a screenshot on one of our socials, Instagram or Twitter, letting us know that you are subscribed to us.
They will be in the bio, so y'all have no excuse. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
I still want y'all to do what Cam is saying, but I know because I'm just going off me personally. Sometimes when people do that, it seems like a little too much. You know what I'm saying? So we know most of our subscribers. We know like most of them are loyal ones. They coming down on the video that, you know, whatever we post. So if the screenshot is too much, I mean, that still be a better way. But if that's too much for you, just subscribe and comment down below new ! You know what I'm saying, under the video, and that way we'll also know that you did that with your lazy ass.
Yeah. It's not too hard, guys. It's not too hard. You don't have nothing to lose, but you got a lot to gain. So you should do this, and then we're gonna pick one person out of a hat, and we're gonna cash out. And then this is going to happen. This isn't a maybe. It's gonna happen. It's sitting in the cash app. It's literally sitting there.
And the reason I said, like, I do what Demir said, but the reason I was saying to send us on our socials is so I could contact whoever is the winner. You know what I'm saying? To let them know, like, that they won and we gonna, what's your cash out, pretty much. So,
it's sitting. That sitting. You're not getting the whole 5, but you're getting one of them things. You know what I'm talking about? It's $100. Stop playing. 12 subscribers, bro.
It's only 12, man. That should really happen in the first day. We get that amount of views in the first day of our podcast. I mean, I know it might be people that's already subscribed, but you know what I'm saying? Like that should happen really quick. But we giving y'all 2 weeks, like I said. So that'll to be exact, that's October 7th. And we gonna see, like I said, we taking the blame for the first trial, but this one's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
it's over for y'all now. There's no more excuses coming from us because we're tightening up shit around here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And they being nice because I wasn't gonna give y'all 2 weeks. I was gonna give you a 1.
Kenny will give y'all the Friday and it's Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So
we'll move on from that. Y'all know what it is. We just told you.
Yeah. So make sure y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? We, like Raj said, we gonna start doing better. I know we've been kind of iffy with the episodes not being on time and punctual, but we gonna be better for real.
It's a wrap for y'all.
So
it's a wrap. Y'all gonna get sick of us how much we about to be posting. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, okay. Now let's talk about the news. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get into the bubble just yet, but Billy Donovan got hired as the Bulls' new head coach. I actually like that for the Bulls. I know for some reason I feel like I know a lot of Bulls fans. Like, well, not know them, but I see them on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, I think that's a good hiring for them because their coach before wasn't really like a player's coach, I would say. I mean, I don't know. I'm not too heavy into it, but I know they was talking about him like running them into the ground and stuff. Like, so I mean, I think I definitely from like experience with Billy Donovan, I think they're gonna like him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a player's coach. I think he's one of those coaches that listens to his players and like really takes what they have to say into consideration and like tries to implement everybody into the game. So I think the Bulls fans are really like him as a coach. Even though I've seen a lot of them like saying that they wanted this person like Wes Unseld Jr. and all that, but I think they'll fall in love with him once they actually start.
Yeah,
Anything is better than what they just came from. My fault, Brian. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I know you good, buddy. I think that's a good move. Yeah, I know I said I wish he would have been able to stay with OKC, but that was just me, like, promoting how good of a coach I think he is. So I think it's a good move for the organization.
He's not the greatest pickup by any means, in my opinion, but Jim Boylan, bro, dude, you're in what I like to call the Eric Bledsoe club. You're garbage, dude. You're bad. I hope you watching it. You're not good at your job, bro. I'm sorry. I could do better than that. So I'm so glad you're out of here, Billy. Just don't disappoint me, bro. Like you can be average, you can be decent. Just give my boys some help, man. Because they could be a playoff team. I believe the Bulls can. In the East.
When last time they went?
I believe that was when Jimmy Butler was there and D-Wade was there.
Like 2016.
Just something like that.
Or matter of fact, it might have been. Yeah, it was 2016 because we went to college in 2015, and remember we was watching them play the Celtics when Rondo and them went up 2-0.
And I was like, it's over for them, and we won a fourth straight. Yeah.
Because Rondo hurt his hand that year. They was up 2-0 and Rondo hurt his hand.
Jimmy Butler, you're gonna go up 2-0 on us again, and we're gonna win 4 straight again. That's crazy, Jimmy.
So I think that's a pretty good hire for them. I mean, for them. Kitty, you got anything like to say on that, or you just
I like the hire. I mean, I like the hire. He's a pretty good coach. I feel like you say, like he listened to his players, but I also feel like he's not a pushover for what I observe, and he got a pretty good resume. I mean, I don't know if we count what he did for Florida. You know, he won championships with them. He won 2. Yeah. He won with them in 2006, and he won with them in 2007. So I like the resume he has, and he just got the Thunder pretty far. He got them Game 7 against the Rockets, which they almost won. So, yeah, I like the hire. And then I'm not really tracking too many other coaches out there that's better than him that was available. I mean, you got Tyronn Lue. Okay. You got Sam Cassell. Okay. You got, like, you know what I'm saying? You got Lionel Hollins. I'm not tracking the other coaches that are clearly better than him. And if there is other coaches out there better than him, okay, but he's better than the coach that was just there. And life is about getting better, and they just got better as far as coaching.
Okay.
Jim's on y'all.
Okay.
The coaching.
Go ahead, right, my fault.
I was just gonna say, speaking of coaching, looks like Mike D'Antoni and Tyronn Lue are the front runners for the Philly job. Yeah. Tyronn Lue, Eric Bledsoe club, my baby. Get out of here, son. Matter of fact, I actually want him to go to Philly, so that'll just keep them where they're at, and I don't got to worry about them.
That don't really seem like Mike D'Antoni getting hired by them, even though it hasn't happened. But like that doesn't fit to me. That's not his type of team, pretty much. But I mean, he's a good coach, so I'm pretty sure he'll figure it out. But
going from a Harden to a Ben Simmons is a big drop off of threes.
I would actually be interested to see how he crafts that offense. How would you think he would do it there?
It won't work.
To me, the only thing I could possibly think, it seems like they probably are they probably thinking about getting rid of one of them. And if it's Mike D'Antoni, I would think they thinking about getting rid of Embiid.
I mean, Embiid,
yeah. So I don't know, but we'll see.
Just think about Ben Simmons in a running good offense, surrounded by shooters, bro. Jay might go crazy, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
End up just like the Rockets,
bro. Ben Simmons, bro. I don't really get to be a fan of him, because I'm a Celtics fan. I really don't get to you know what I'm saying, gush about him. Pause. But bro, that's a good player. You know what I'm saying? He has all the physical tools, bro. He has a brain on him. He can't shoot that money. Ben Simmons.
Not a fan.
He can hoop, bro. He's a two-way player, bro. We talk about two-way players a lot, and his name doesn't get mentioned because he can't shoot. But passing is offense. You know what I'm saying?
He's a two-way player. He definitely is. And he's one of the best defenders. I'm surprised he didn't make a. Oh, speaking of that, that's a good segue. We can talk about these first team All NBA and all that. I'm surprised Ben Simmons didn't make none of the All Defense teams.
Okay, see, I was at first I was like stopping believing in like these people voting for these teams, but he didn't make one. Then that means we're like actually moving in the right direction.
I think he's the best in the league.
You talking about best defender?
Yes, like overall.
Let me make sure
Well, first
I'm
off,
right about him not.
Anthony Davis should have won Defensive Player of the Year. That's a
I feel like Ben moved better.
Oh, never mind. I'm tweaking. Ben Simmons did make it. Ben Simmons made first team All Defense. I'm tripping.
Okay, so I retract my statement.
Just list the team off real quick.
So the first team All Defense is. I know that's good. But first team All Defense is Marcus Smart.
Yes, sir.
Marcus Smart, Ben Simmons, Giannis, Anthony Davis, and
AD. You said the last one was Rudy Gobert, right?
Yeah.
We gotta collectively like.
I know I did give him credit for being a good defender, but I think they getting to the point where they starting to just throw him in there, just because. But
he might actually deserve that. James.
He probably do got like the advantage. Like if you go look at it, like their team defense get better. Like so, I ain't even gonna go to him, but these other players I actually see. Like, well, I guess I do see it with him too. So, but second team is Patrick Beverly, Eric Bledsoe, Kawhi Leonard, Bam, and Brook Lopez.
What was that second name you said, bro?
Eric Bledsoe.
See, I know people like to say, like, Pat Bev, he tricked y'all. Eric Bledsoe tricks y'all.
No, he actually pretty decent defensively, bro.
Yeah.
Now that first name, you can get up out of it.
Let me take y'all back to a couple playoffs ago. It was a young backup point guard. Goes by the name of Scary Terry. Put that man in a blender. You're supposed to be second team all defense, and you allow something like that to happen. He's on Charlotte now, bro. He's not even on the team no more. He's not that good, bro. Come on,
It's
bro.
the bag, bro. And like sometimes you can have good defense, but it's gonna run into some players that are gonna have better offense. You know what I'm saying?
If Terry Rozier is one of those players that has better offense to your defense,
let's not act like he doesn't have a bag on him. Honestly, I think it was a dumb move for him to leave, but they probably didn't need him no more. But he went and chased the bag. And let's not act like we expected Terry Rozier to go over to Charlotte and they go to the finals, but he still has an offensive bag on him.
if Terry Rozier offense is better than your defense, then I got some news for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about in that certain series.
No, you're not saving him, bro.
Bro,
You're not saving him.
Eric Bledsoe is a decent defender, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Coming of Jordan on that, James, but he's a decent defender.
He is a decent defender. That's it though. I don't think he should be all defense. You know what I'm saying? Wait, is Drew not up there? See, like, come on, bro. Eric over Drew, bro.
But if they switch out Pat and Drew, we good.
No, Pat Bev, he do his thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He don't trick me.
No.
He do his job.
If you want to bring on the pass, let me send you a clip of Harden putting him and PG on his back legs.
See now let's look at the difference. Pat Bev is James Harden, arguably one of the best offensive players of the last 20 years. Eric Bledsoe's is Terry Rozier, bro.
Terry, they had T-shirts.
They had T-shirts and now they're all burnt or in Africa. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't want those anymore for a good reason. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to, bro. Don't disrespect Eric Bledsoe, bro. He might be garbage on offense, but defense, he gonna hold his own.
Hold his own stuff on his way out. You know what
Bill,
I'm
on
talking
the other hand,
Nah, but I think like you just mentioned, Demir, like with the voting, man, they gotta start like they gotta do something like have a different system, and then like people want to come out like I don't know if y'all seen like they was going at Maria Taylor for forgetting Anthony Davis, and it's like that was an honest mistake, but some of these guys that be coming at her. It's like y'all are actually voting people that like y'all vote people that have no business being on these ballots, and it's like they gotta have like some type of better committee or something. Like how do you get chosen as a voter? because these dudes be ruining some
I
stuff.
do want to know, like, what credentials do you have to carry to be in this mix, bro? Because it just
Yeah.
be dudes in there, bro. I
Like,
forgot what.
no way, what's the name? Luka Doncic should get a first team all defense vote. Like, are you serious?
I feel like you got to really investigate that, bro. Because how?
He should be immediately fired from like whatever however he got his vote, he shouldn't have it anymore.
I think somebody threw Andre Drummond in there too.
I think it was the same dude,
That was
bro.
the same dude.
Yeah, he needed a drug test and a
Bro was in there snorting coke.
And I don't want
Pick
people
his name.
disrespecting like Andre Drummond and Luka, but it's like Andre Drummond is actually pretty good defense. I mean, he all right, but it's no way he should. What's his name?
Well, see, the thing is, I don't even feel like we're disrespecting the players. If you were like, you really like genuinely watch basketball, then you know we're not saying these dudes suck. But when it comes to these, like no, it doesn't make any sense. And anybody who, matter of fact, you didn't even got to watch basketball to see that Luka don't play no damn defense.
Yeah.
So we not disrespecting them, but they just don't deserve to be up there yet.
I just think it should be. I think it really should be voted on by the players. But then again, some of these players be just like the voters too. So I don't know, but I feel like that would be at least the best way. The players they know because they out there playing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's.
You let the players vote. My bad to cut you off. I think Bron would have got an MVP years.
Oh yeah, I believe that too.
Definitely, because definitely, they would. LeBron would get it if the players voted, because I think people just, when they're looking at the MVP, the players, I think they say, "Ooh, LeBron's 35 years old and he's still putting up these numbers." I don't think he should get an advantage because he's older.
Well, I don't think the players. I do think LeBron will get it, but I don't think they saying he's 30. I think they think like this guy's the best player. Like
I've heard people say this. He's in his 17th season and he leads the league in assists. Why are you saying he's in his 17th season? How old he is? Like, why does that part matter if we're talking? If we're talking about the MVP for this season, I don't understand why that matters.
Well, I mean, I think that's just icing on the cake. I think whether he was 21 or 38, he would be the best player in the league. Like you could literally put this season and make him 21 years old. Like he would still be the best. So I don't think the age really got nothing to do with it.
Then,
well, there are some people that are saying like LeBron needs the MVP, bro. He's 35 doing this, which I don't think is right. But I do think that it is something that we should talk about in terms of his greatness.
We got dudes in their 10th season that playing like they 48, and then we have this 35-year-old man in his 17th season, and I just feel like it's disrespectful to negate that. Like that's ridiculous.
No, I just don't think him being 35 makes him more valuable than somebody else.
I mean, obviously age doesn't make you more valuable, but it's like
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's hard to. I think when we talked about this in one of the past episodes, before the MVP came out, I forgot. Like I think I said the same thing I'm saying now. I don't really know how to word it or describe it in my own words, but I definitely think that should be like a factor that's looked upon. I mean, maybe like Cam said, maybe it's just like you talk about the numbers and what he's doing, and then you just sprinkle that on the top. But I definitely think that's something that matters.
So his age helps him to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like I'm willing to go as far as saying like, I don't think we will ever see this again.
Well, that means it should help Luka's case too, because he's young. Right.
Well, actually, I was about to say, I hear people saying like he only in his second year.
I don't hear them. Like I continue to hear LeBron's 35, 34, 17th season. I don't hear them say Luka's young, give him the MVP.
But that doesn't really count though, because for him specifically, not these other young guys, but Luka's been playing pro ball since he was in diapers.
He's still young though.
I mean, yeah, but he has experience. He had the answers to the test before he took it.
Well, he should get credit for being able to be good enough to play pro at such a young age where he's from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really?
And like I said, I hear people saying that. So I mean, it's both ways.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Giannis getting, like, I think a lot of the reason why he got it is because they're saying like it's a regular season award. First off, it's a regular season award, and they're like, that defensive player of the year, that has some weight on it. That has some weight on it too. And you look at stats and stuff. like you look at the stats and stuff, and I'm not really big on stats, but defensive player of the year, I think he averaged 30. And I know if you take LeBron off, the Lakers aren't too good of a team, but I don't think that's all you have to say, and then it's automatically him.
I think the only two teams that wouldn't have voted for Bron is the Bucks and the Clippers. That's random.
I think the Clippers would have probably voted for him too. Then,
Heck, you know.
because I think they're like that when it's time to play against each other. But I think the Clippers are like a level-headed team to where they know like we don't have it messed up. We still know what's like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, after it's already said and done, but like during, they have a lot of mouth and they like to be petty. So
Yeah.
I don't think Kawhi would have voted for him.
that's what I'm saying. They would look at their leader
I think he's
we're
better.
voting for Kawhi.
I also think DeMar DeRozan would have like been the first to vote for LeBron. Like, I don't think he would have wasted no time with it. Like, but other than that, I'm not sure what happened with the players. Players are weird, but they have weird opinions.
Yeah, I think LeBron would have been an MVP just because one, I think a lot of them think he's the best. Two, a lot of them are like they grew up watching him, so they're like infatuated with him. You know what I'm saying? So I think he would have won.
And to go back to what Kenny had just said, I usually don't ever agree with those, like the real analysts, TV analysts like ESPN and Stephen A. and all of them, bro. But I had to agree with Kendrick Perkins for the first time. Like, I don't think Giannis, I don't think he's the most valuable player. I think he's the most dominant player, which his numbers shows, like his PER and all of that, going back to like breaking Shaq's record. Or
For one.
is. But like when it comes to value, I think the Bucks would still be a decent team if Giannis, you know what I'm saying? Which is to me is my definition of who's the most valuable. You take them off, like what happens within the teams, and that's why like and that's just me basically saying like I'm not taking Giannis's credit away, but he wasn't the most valuable.
If we're going off PER, Giannis is first off. And
Right.
if we're going by if you take a person off and how many losses is deducted, if we're going off that, then LeBron would win MVP every year. So it's obvious that's not what we're going off. LeBron only has 4 MVPs. If we're going off that as the definition, he would have 10. So that's not what we're going off. If you take a dude off and how many losses they get taken away from the team, that's not what they base it off.
Well, I know, but I feel like me personally, that's what it should be. Me and Cam were actually talking about this a couple of nights ago. Criteria is we feel like it's flawed because each year they change the criteria what you need to meet in order to be the MVP. For instance, what I'm saying is I feel like if Giannis does the same thing he does next season, he's not getting the MVP again. It's going to be a dude that averaged 20, 25, 8, and he has to basically do something like just be the people's champ kind of to be like get the MVP. Like for instance, another example, Russ averaged a triple-double 2 years in a row. The second year he didn't get it. They're like, we already seen that. You know what I'm saying? And the next year they gave it to Harden. So it's all about what the media is eating up that specific year. And apparently LeBron being 35 and well, y'all say age don't matter, but LeBron just didn't make the cut. They're like, we know you how good you are. We already seen this from you before, even though it's still great numbers. But Giannis, we're gonna give it to you. You just did something never been done before.
I don't like if people think LeBron should have got it. I mean, maybe he should have, but I feel bad for Giannis because I don't even feel like he won it because so many people are saying LeBron should have had it. It's like I feel bad for Giannis and LeBron's talking about like I'm not doing this to take away from him, but it's like it's not like it went to somebody that shouldn't even have been in the talk. Like it went to Giannis. I mean, maybe he shouldn't have won it. Like I said, he's number 1 in PER. He's 2nd in rebound. He's 5th in points. Defensive player of the year. So maybe LeBron should have won, but at least it went to someone like Giannis. Like it's not like it went to a scrub.
Well, some people like myself feel like he should even got defensive player of the year, but
I don't think he should have got it either. I think Ben Simmons should have got it, but I have to go off the NBA. They gave it to him. Well, he earned it. Personally, I would have gave it to Ben Simmons.
What I think happens is people's most casual fans like are in the now, so they just see what LeBron is doing. They're like, wait, why did Giannis get MVP if he got damn near swept? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. But let me be clear. Like I understand why he got it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I made the point the other night that I think they should like make another award. Because I think they try to satisfy two things with most valuable player instead of just doing literally most valuable. They're trying to say best player and most valuable. Like they're trying to satisfy both of them. I think they should just have another award, best player, and then they should have most valuable. Then it would be a lot easier to pick who's most valuable and then who's the best. You know what I'm saying? But I think they try to squeeze both of those into the most valuable player, which creates a lot of controversy. So yeah, I think they should do that. Well, they're not gonna do that, but I think that would make it a lot less controversial, like when these things happen. Because like, for example, when Russ won the MVP that year, we know he's not the best player. But obviously, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get to him because he averaged a triple double and stuff. So it just creates a lot of controversy when you try to squeeze like two things into one award.
I just don't like when people say that Giannis doesn't deserve the MVP because of his postseason play. Like just because you have an MVP doesn't mean that you have to get the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that people keep saying that. Like I guarantee those same people won't say that about LeBron's 2009 and 2010 MVP. You know what I'm saying? I swear they won't. You know what I'm saying? So just please, like, just because you want LeBron to win, don't try to diminish what Giannis has done. Because I think they both could. Well, I'm not so for like LeBron getting the MVP just because he plays with another MVP caliber player. But if he would have got it, I wouldn't have been mad. But yeah, I think they both could have been deserving. So Giannis getting it, there's nothing wrong with that in my eyes. He had a great season. He did it in minimal minutes. Had the best record. I don't think his team is that very good. I know Demir thinks they make the playoffs, but I don't think they're that good outside of him.
Yeah.
I do think Chris Middleton is a good player, but I don't think he would carry a team like talking about. So I think he was
right.
Hmm?
About the Bucks, right?
Yeah,
You think they make playoffs?
they might.
In the East, yeah. Another thing,
That's
yeah.
all I was saying. I didn't say he was gonna win a chip.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's guaranteed. I think it'd be like the Wizards type. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what we disagreed, and I think it's guaranteed.
I agree. Like, I agree with Giannis getting the MVP. And it's like, LeBron, I see what you're doing. And if we take you off, the Lakers probably wouldn't be that good. But you can say the same thing for the Bucks. The Bucks probably wouldn't be too good if Giannis left. And if you swap LeBron for Giannis, I still got the Lakers winning the championship. I still think they would beat the Nuggets. So it's like Giannis could easily say, LeBron, I could do what you do. Like I can win a championship.
Well, it's different though because if you swap LeBron for Giannis, I don't think you get gentlemen swept by the Heat.
He probably wouldn't, but maybe they would go to the championship. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, what I'm trying to say is ultimately LeBron's going to end up winning the championship this year. And what I'm saying is, LeBron, if somebody can come do what you do, how valuable are you? Because Giannis can go win with the Lakers is what I'm trying to say. Like, you're not doing the impossible. You're going to win with a top 5 player in Anthony Davis. Like, you don't think Giannis can go win with Anthony Davis?
Depends.
Yeah.
No, I don't even really. That's like I don't even want like a answer. I'm pretty much saying like.
Well, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think the Bucks would make the playoffs guaranteed, and I think the Lakers would probably be fighting for 8th if LeBron left. And well, they both left.
I agree with that because the West is so tough.
Well, obviously you don't think so because you said it's gonna be LeBron the easiest drink ever. So
I'm saying because LeBron and AD are so much better than these guys. But I'm just saying like even Portland is a good team, like the 8th seed, like Dallas, they're number 7. They're a top team. So I'm just saying it's going to be harder in the West to make the playoffs.
But yeah, I agree with you. Like when you were saying, like they change that every year. Because I could argue like Giannis could do the same thing next year, same exact stat, same record, best record in the league. But if Luka averaged his exact stats and move up to like the 4th or 3rd seed, they would probably give it to Luka. But it's like, why are you changing if Giannis literally did like he's better still? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. But they just.
I think they would give it to Luka, but I don't think it's because what's in there. I think that's some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think they want a Luka to be the face of the league type thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think they don't give like we always hear, like certain players could get it every year. But I think these guys are like, we got to keep some type of like different, like, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta keep it fresh. They gotta
Right.
keep it fresh. It's on
Because
like
honestly, it should
I'm
only
willing
be
to
about
bet
3
a lot of
MVP.
money that Giannis is not getting this award again, bro. He can do the same thing next year. Giannis is not getting this award again.
Yeah. So I mean, it's they should definitely like review their criteria and how they vote and stuff, but they probably won't ever do it.
But I also think that Giannis is going to come out on a mission next season. I think like we're about to see something different from him next
I
year.
don't know
Next
what
year
more
he's
he
in
can
the
do.
conference finals.
Hmm?
Like next year his goal is to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I think he gonna like play like 40 minutes a game, bro. He gonna come out stroking the three. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
I seriously don't know what more he can do unless he averages like 40.
I think if he just play more minutes, like that'll make all the difference because he got his stat line, which was a crazy stat line, in like under 30 minutes or like at 30 minutes. So
You know, with him being him, it's actually hard to do that. Like, I don't think the minutes be on him. I like he fouls a lot too, especially when it comes down to like playoffs, like he did this past series. Like he gets in the foul trouble a lot, so it's only so much he could really
And
do.
you know they take the regular season so serious, so they be up about 40 at the end of the third quarter. So
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Their net rating is crazy, so I think he doesn't have to play that much,
Right,
similar to how Curry did.
But I do think like it's crazy because being on a mission shouldn't mean this, but I think he gonna not care about the regular season as much next year.
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Giannis. He's in a tough situation.
Why?
It's because like what does he want to do with his career? Like stay with the Bucks?
Never win.
I don't see him winning a championship with the Bucks. I don't see it. I don't think it will happen with this team that they currently have. So do I stay with the Bucks and keep losing? I'm not going to win a championship. Or do I go to another team and get an easy ring? Like, which one do you want to do? I mean, yeah. I mean, he can go to the Warriors and do what KD did easy. But,
like people, they don't have to do like 0 or 100. Like, it's like you can switch teams, but don't go to the Warriors because then we going to say something. But you don't got to stay in Milwaukee.
I'm saying
I feel like KD has made the narrative now to where it's like if you don't stick it out with your team, like you a KD dude. Like, let's say he go to. I obviously can't say a team that beat him. I'm gonna say a team in the West. Let's say he go play with OKC. They win the championship. They're gonna be like, bro, they just took Rockets to 7, bro. Why would you go there, bro? Like, so I feel like he created a narrative to where no matter what team you go to, that people gonna look at you like you took an easy way out. You couldn't stay with the Bucks. Y'all have had the best record. Like, it's gonna be something, bro. Like, us being like fan, like we gonna know like it was OKC, but the media, if he leaves, it's over.
That one's gonna be different. They're gonna view that one like James Harden going to the Rockets. Like he's not going. Him going to, you said OKC?
Yeah, but I honestly don't think so, bro.
Yeah, Giannis going to OKC, he's not going to a finished product because if he goes there, I don't think CP3 is going to be there. And even if CP3 is there, they're not all that anyway. I mean, I know they took Houston to Game 7, but nobody thought they was a championship contending team.
So, well, no, that was my whole point of that. I feel like with what KD did, it created this whole thing to where like now if you leave, you a sucker. Like
you
do it alone.
If you leave a team, they're not going to automatically say you went to a team that was great and they like you just got an easy ring. Like there's teams he could go to and it won't be considered an easy ring. What KD did, it was an easy ring. We won a championship before you came. We really didn't need you. We needed to get a little bit better to win a championship, but we didn't need Kevin Durant. Like it's other players that could have took Kevin Durant's spot and they could have won. They just needed somebody a little bit better than Harrison Barnes. Could you be a little bit better than Harrison Barnes? Thank you. Like, it doesn't have to be Kevin Durant. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is. I'm trying to say.
The way I look at it, and I think players are starting to catch on too. Matter of fact, for instance, just like what Dame said on Instagram to PG and them, like, people are catching on to this and they're starting to be vocal about it. So, keep running from the grind. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree necessarily with what James said. Now, in KD's situation, he ran from the grind.
He sprinted from the grind.
but when he said it to Paul George, it's like, bro, what you like? I didn't go to the war. I went to the Clippers. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't win nothing.
Yeah, like I favored it to win it all first year.
Well, yeah, him and Kawhi teaming up made them a favorite. But the Warriors were a favorite before KD came. And then he made them even more of a favorite. You see what
I
I'm
think
saying?
the Clippers were as well.
No, before they teamed up, they had like Shea Gilgeous and like they were just like a tough.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like with Kawhi and all them. Like I mean,
no,
with Kawhi.
that's like they teamed up.
But that was before the season even started, though, right? Or you said like the Warriors were the same way before the season even
Like
started.
right before KD came, they were favorites. So it's like Kenny said, we don't need a 99. All we need is a 74 overall. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they like that's why it's different with KD. I think you can lead your team. Like if Giannis go play with Dame in them, even though that would make them a favorite, I wouldn't say he's a sucker for that because they didn't win the championship and then he went to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think Giannis is fine where he at, bro. I think he is just fine. I think people are overreacting. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be just fine, bro. He's one piece away. He's one Eric Bledsoe out of here away from getting the ring, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. He's 25, man.
Which is good news for you, but it won't work.
He's
He's
25
young,
years
but I don't know
old.
how many years I can take of him doing this. Like I said before, all of it happened. They do the same thing every year, and I know you're saying like they do need to get Eric Bledsoe out of there, but yeah,
it's just some roster issues they just need to sew up. I don't think it's hard, bro. Like why I get it, the Twins, they cool it up. Get Robin Lopez out of here. What are y'all doing? Why you out there shooting threes? You have Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the most dominant players inside of the 3-point line that we've seen in a while. And you got Robin Lopez out there spotting up for him. Like, come on, it won't work, bro. Y'all know that. There's not a pick and roll threat on that team for real. And you have arguably one of the best role men in the league, and Giannis as well, bro. Like, you have to think these things through, and they're just not thinking these things through, bro. They're just some small minor tweaks, or even just a major piece coming from getting the championship, bro. They're completely fine.
I love how optimistic you are. Well, I don't know if you heard me the first time.
Well, that's what's
not
going to
even
end up happening. What's going to end up happening is somebody big is going to come. Then it's going to be like, now you have no choice pretty much but to win. Because either somebody's going to come to Milwaukee or he's going to go somewhere to where, like, it's not going to be like what you said, like, get Eric Bledsoe out of here, give me DJ Augustine. Now we good. You know
no,
what I'm
sorry.
saying? But it's going to be like I don't know who's an upcoming free agent, but it's going to be somebody huge that comes to Milwaukee, and then it's going to be like, oh, man.
If you just get a Brad Beal, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
Like,
I hope so.
give him something. You know what I'm saying?
I would hope Bradley Beal. That makes it to, like I said, you have no choice now. Like now,
I think they win with him. If you swap him out for Middleton, it won't happen. But if you were to trade Bradley Beal for Chris Middleton, I think they beat the Heat.
I don't know if you do it for Chris Middleton. I thought you meant just adding.
With
No,
Chris
they're not going to
Middleton,
be able
bro.
to do that. They're not going to be able to do that.
I think Chris Middleton has to be your third guy in order for you to really succeed.
That's
You
what
know
I
I'm saying?
meant. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
But I'm just talking about far as the East goes.
I think Giannis and Brad Beal, they might be able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah.
like I honestly agree, but then again, it's like, do y'all think Bradley Beal makes a 3-game difference? Because they didn't just lose in 7 and then to where you need one more game. It's like we got gentlemen swept. So
It changes that offense
It
completely,
does
bro.
a lot.
If you get Bledsoe out, please understand that you got to get Bledsoe out. You know
so
what I'm saying?
y'all, what are y'all saying? Trade like Brad Beal for Chris Middleton, or y'all saying add Bradley Beal, keep Chris Middleton as your third option?
I'm saying it like this: if you add Bradley Beal and keep Chris Middleton as a third option, cancel Christmas.
Yeah, at that point,
If-
you have no choice.
If you take off Middleton and you put Brad, I'm saying you still might be able to get something going there. You might, like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in the mix. I just think he changes the offense. Well, first, you please have to understand, you have to get Bledsoe out of there no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And DiVincenzo, you got to get White Bledsoe out of there too. But so if you get those two guys out of there and you get some shooters in there and you just take off Middleton and you add Brad Beal, I think that really changes the offense, because then you're running that Giannis Brad Beal pick and roll, and I don't think it's gonna be. That's not something you can just stop. You know what I'm saying? Chris Middleton's a good player, but I don't think he's a creator like talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying, man. I just think he's a few tweaks away. His career is kind of like reminding me of LeBron's early career. You know you know what I'm saying, the trajectory kind of. And if he go to like a good team with like another star, it's gonna be like when LeBron went to the Heat. So I'm not worried about Giannis at all. I think he's just fine, bro. He's young. He got 2 MVPs. He's still improving every year. You know what I'm saying? Got a TPOY. He's fine, bro. He's fine. If he's 30 and it's just still happening, then let's talk. But he's 25, bro.
That's pretty young, man. Like, he's pretty young. Like Kawhi, Curry, Clay, these guys are way older than him. So, you know, maybe he won't win a ring. Like, maybe he won't get a ring like in the next 2 years. Maybe he'll get one in 4 or 5 years. Like, we think if you don't get one in 4 seasons, you're a fail.
Yeah, I think that's like the thing that's being
slow down.
done right now.
Like,
No, it's not us. It's the media that thinks that, but I agree with you, Kenny. Go ahead.
I think Giannis will have a ring by the age of 28 years old.
yeah, because these guys are getting older. I mean, everybody's getting older, but yeah.
I don't know, because then he'll have to talk to Jason Tatum though.
How many does LeBron still have left in the tank?
Probably 3.
I wonder, man, because I think his change is just gonna come out of nowhere. Like, you know, like Kobe in year 17 was going crazy or whatever. When his last year, he was going crazy. I'm like, what? But I couldn't see him just dropping off the next year. But he had an unforeseen injury, knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? And it changed it. But Michael Jordan late in his career, he played pretty well as well. So I don't know. I think it's just gonna come out of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ron gonna be here for a while. I mean, I'm seeing what Rondo's doing, and I'm like, I was at work. I was at work watching the Lakers and Nuggets play yesterday. I look up, Rondo get a steal. I look up again, he get a steal, got a layup, and I'm just like, dang.
See, for me, I looked up, Rondo was biting somebody. Looked up again, Rondo was tackling somebody. I was like, goodness gracious.
Let's actually get into that. Let's get into that. Like, go ahead, continue. But I just want to like move off of the Giannis stuff.
See, it would have been smooth, a no talking transition, but you had to ruin it. Then
no, because then we would have probably been like, well, let's go back to the Giannis. Like, we're off.
No, I was switching. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me be the first to say we won't win a game if Anthony Davis has 2 rebounds. that won't work. And then we won't win a game if Kyle Kuzma pump fakes an open 3. It won't work. These guys, and I don't even want y'all to think I'm changing what I'm saying because I still have the Lakers winning 4-1. If not 4-2 max. But I also want to say that they're not no slouches either. So if the Lakers are gonna come out here and play around, they gonna get some games stolen from them because we could have won that game last night. And let's not. I'm a LeBron fan. Well, because he's on my team, so I'm damn sure not gonna baby him like his other fans do. 30-point triple-double, that's what's up. But you have to make your shots down the stretch. You have to make your shots down the stretch. And obviously, I'm not putting the blame on him. Like I said, they all gonna split it. But Anthony Davis, you can't finish the game with 2 rebounds. Rondo played well. Our other role players, KCP missed a big 3 down the stretch. We let Joker do whatever he wanted. We let Murray go crazy. Like, what defense were you guys doing the first 2 games? Go back to what are you doing? So I just don't want them to play around with this, man, and make this worse than it has to be because I believe that when my team buckles down and actually want to win a game, they can get them out of here. So my biggest thing is why not make it 3-0? You have the momentum, and you just get them out of here instead of stretching this series longer than it has to be and cutting into your rest. Do y'all not want to rest? It's just like, come on, man. Like, but LeBron is only going to take 1% of that loss because, I mean, it is a 30-point triple-double. But, yeah, and I know all shots are not going to fall. But, yeah, you got to do – and then free throws. We going to the line and making one of the – what is it? Make your free throws.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. Thanks for bringing it up. So, y'all shot 14 out of 22. You got to the free throw line 22 times, the Lakers, that is. You made 14 of them. That's not too good. That's a total of 64%. Could you do better than that? I can go do 64% today. Come on, Lakers.
It's just ridiculous, bro. They're gonna mess around and give them some momentum, and we've like physically seen what Denver Nuggets do with a little bit of momentum. So,
bro, you just seeing the memes? It was like the Lakers got 2 choices. At first, I didn't get it. I was like, "Go up 3-1," but then like the Nuggets be coming back, and I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty funny.
Like, let's not make this like. Even though I'm not, if we go 3-1, I'm not worried. I don't think LeBron. I think LeBron will retire this year if he let the team come back 3.
Yeah, I'll put all the money in. I got it.
Y'all, the Lakers are in the driver's seat. I mean, the Lakers are in the driver's seat. Okay, so what? It's 2-1. Like, I don't know who expected the Lakers to sweep them. Like, I expected the Nuggets to get 1 or 2. So what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think people are overreacting. Okay, Murray's talking. After they beat the Clippers, he say Charles Barkley, blah blah blah. He's telling these guys respect them. And then we're not when people say the Lakers are gonna win against the Nuggets, Murray, we're not saying y'all are slouches. I keep hearing people say that. We're not saying y'all are slouches. We're saying you're not better than the Lakers. That's what we're saying.
People have been disrespecting them. People were like, "It's over. It's a wrap. Get them out of here. It's not gonna be close. We have no bit. We shouldn't even watch this."
Hey, Rod, inserts clip. Kenny, Nuggets, it won't work.
Hey, Kel, cut that in here.
I actually kind of agree with Kenny because, like, what if the Lakers win the next 2 games 4-1? Yeah, get them out of here. Like that would be quick. Like that's
this. People were saying it's not going to be a series. This is a series right now.
Right now, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This has been the best test the Lakers have got in all postseason, and nobody was saying that was.
Oh, really?
Not necessarily true.
They're one defensive miscommunication away from being up 2-1.
Okay, but they're not. Like that's.
I'm just saying, what other team has played the Lakers this close to even get them close to like a buzzer beater is what caused them to win. Nobody has played them that close and won a game.
Well, see, when you put it like that, like when you go into every game and say like, oh, this happened, but I'm looking at it like every other team that they played won 1 game.
I'm looking at it at the terms of competition. They actually won a game, and they could have won another one. There was another time where these other teams were about to win another game.
Okay, but I'm not seeing you tweet that, but just like how you say that on a buzzer beater, say they did win that game.
They did not win that game.
Playing way differently this game last night, and it would still be 2-1. So who's to say that wouldn't have happened and then go on to win 4 and 5?
All I'm saying is people were saying that they were not going to win the game. It wasn't going to be close all series, and this has been the most competitive series the Lakers have played. That's not even a hot take or nothing. That's a fact.
Well, I don't really necessarily think
like there's still like nothing.
You can go by you can go by the numbers with that one. That's just a fact.
What? That's the most competitive series that they've played?
Yes. The Rockets, I was literally sleeping during those games. After the Trailblazers won game 1, it was over. This is not even nothing OD that I'm saying. I'm just saying that the Nuggets are playing them like they want to win the game. The Nuggets, the Nuggets, they're hooping.
They're playing.
I'm not saying they're going to beat the Lakers by any means.
No, I'm not saying you're saying that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't look at, oh, man. Because just like people say they were a defensive switch away from what's the name, we could say the Lakers were like 3, like when they came back, they got within 3. KCP bricked a wide open 3, so I can say that they're that from being up. But
it's not like he bricked the 3 and the game was over. They lost by double-digit points.
But I'm just saying, like, I could say the Lakers had a chance last night, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Why are you trying to like? Come on, why you saying sure? Like, no, not really.
Sure. I'm just saying it's not as close as the AD game. Like literally, if AD missed that shot, they lost. That's a fact. They would have lost if he didn't make that shot. If KCP made that 3, it's still not guaranteed that the Lakers would have won.
Right. I'm just saying the Lakers had a chance. So it's like I could say they could be up 3-0 right now if it weren't for 2 Jamal Murray bombs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I don't like how people say that the Lakers are up 2-1. I understand it was a bad defensive rotation, but I don't like how people saying that they're this away from being down 2-1. But it's like they're not.
Because the Nuggets, they honestly played better these last 2 games. That's just what we're going by.
Well, I honestly know because that game 2, the Lakers let them come back. So I wouldn't even necessarily think that's them playing better. The Lakers just took their foot off the gas.
Okay, and if the other team kept their foot on the gas, doesn't that mean they played better?
Not necessarily. No.
Oh, okay. Y'all can just go ahead there. If you didn't play better when you come back from the Lakers were playing better to the Nuggets.
Game. Jokic put the team on his back. Nobody else from the Nuggets was doing nothing. He brought them back, and then AD hit a game winner.
Jamal Murray didn't do nothing the game before last?
Not
Jamal Murray has had a good game every single game of this series.
I'm talking about the eye test. Like Jokic scored the last 11 points for the Nuggets. He literally went on 11.
Okay, that's their best player. If LeBron scores the last 10 players, does that mean that the Lakers didn't play good? It was just Bron?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, watching the game, Jokic was in the 4th quarter. Nobody was doing nothing, and Jokic put the team on his back and brought them back. And they didn't play better because you just said like if a team keeps their foot on the gas or whatever, then that means they played better. So that if that's the case, the Lakers played better in game 2 because they won.
Wait, what you mean?
You said the Nuggets have played better the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm. They didn't because they put on the gas.
The Lakers won.
You could play better and still win. We've said that
And
before when we were watching the game.
And that's what I'm saying about what's the name. Like that's what I've said too. Like you can play better and lose.
Correct.
So yeah, I don't necessarily think the Nuggets have played better the last 2 games.
I think they played better. Like they almost stormed back and got the comeback. Mason Plumlee sold out. That's it. All he had to do was be there, and they would have won. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say that because who's to say like he wouldn't have still hit the shot?
I'm just going by percentages, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think AD would have made a super contested 3-ball for the win. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying he couldn't have, but it's most likely that he would have missed that shot if Mason Plumlee would have played some good defense. And that's all I'm saying. Y'all are taking it like I'm disrespecting the Lakers. All I'm saying is that the Nuggets have been hooping.
Actually,
Y'all are at my neck at that. It's like, chill, baby. I know y'all going for Bron. It's cool. Y'all can do that. I'm just saying the Nuggets.
I was unaware that you was diving so deep into the game analysis. I was just looking at it from a standpoint, we're up 2-1. They've tied what each team has done so far. But what you're saying is a fact. Like
that's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all jumped down my back for that. It's like, damn.
So I just feel like people have said when we went into the playoffs, what were people saying? I don't know. The Blazers, they ain't been going crazy. The Blazers, we should be scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? They should be scared of Dame. And it's like, okay, they got them out of there. I don't know, bro. The small ball might work, bro. I don't know. They win game 1. See, dog. I thought, like, then they get them out of there. So I just don't. If they win the next game, by all means, like, go crazy. But I feel like we should give the Lakers a little more respect for losing a game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all I'm gonna say is
how did I disrespect the Lakers? Like y'all acting like I said the Nuggets are about to win.
I'm not saying you.
Cam, say Cam, Rod.
I'm not saying you.
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying on Twitter, I've seen people saying like, "Oh, watch out, Lakers! Y'all are what's the name from being down 2-1, dog? Oh no!" But then if the Lakers win the next 2 games, you know what people are gonna say? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So I don't like how people.
I don't get it. Like that's still true. Like even if they win the 2 games, like yeah, they won. What do you want us to say?
Well, I'm not saying like you can't say that. I just don't like how people are pretty much saying like the Lakers, like y'all gotta watch out, like hold on.
Because y'all were everybody was literally saying it's over, it's not gonna be close, it's gonna be a sweep. That's what they were going on. And you're not gonna
nobody up here said it was gonna be a sweep. Nobody.
I'm talking about just like you're talking about the internet. I'm talking about the internet. Lakers fans was going crazy. They were saying it was over, and y'all know that's true.
No, I swear on everything. I personally didn't see nobody say it was. I only seen one person, and that was literally yesterday.
Jameer, you're tapped into the Lakers nation. You can't lie, bro. People were going crazy with the sweet tweets, bro.
I seen 6. I seen people saying Lakers and 6.
I seen more gentlemen's than regular sweeps though. If that helps anything.
I didn't see one person say a sweep.
Okay, we can act like the internet was saying that it was going to be a good series, but come on, bro. People were saying it was over.
No, Gentlemen still isn't a good series, so that still kind of good like aligns with your point. But all I'm just saying is like, first of all, I never seen nobody say they was going to sweep the Nuggets until just yesterday. Charles said we knew it was going to be 4-0. It ain't rocket science or something. But yeah, that's the only person I've seen say sweep. I've literally seen people saying Lakers in 6.
I swear to God on my life, I haven't seen anybody say Lakers in 6. They were people were disrespecting the Nuggets, bro. People were saying it on the pod. I'm just talking about. I'm not talking about this pod. I'm literally just talking about like the internet and the consensus of like most of the world.
No, I ain't gonna cap though. I seen more like the most I've seen is gonna be the same thing that happened with the Rockets and the Portland. It's gonna be a gentleman's.
I just think people should wait till to say like, watch out, Lakers.
Yeah, I think
my point. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, my fault.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead, bro.
I think people are overreacting with this win. Like I said, we're not saying the Denver Nuggets are slouch. We're just saying y'all aren't going to beat the Lakers. Y'all got 1 win. Whoop-de-doo. We figured y'all would get 1 or 2 wins. Like the general public, we thought they would get 1 or 2. Once they get 3 wins, then I'm going to be like, oh, my goodness. I didn't think the Nuggets was going to get 3 wins against the Lakers. But right now, all they have done is what I expected for them to do, get 1 win. They might get 2 if LeBron chills again and not get to the free throw line. He only got he got 2 free throws because of a flagrant. LeBron, what are you doing? I see the triple-double, 30 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds. I see it. but LeBron get to the free throw line. Like I said, he only got to the free throw line because of a flagrant. LeBron, I already know what you can do when you want to. You should be aggressive. Get to the free throw line, period. And Anthony Davis, I'm aware of your rebounds.
All I'm gonna say is, y'all remember what happened when Dave started dancing, right? Then y'all remember what happened person at the virtual Fed. Jamal Murray was wiggling out there last night. So he might have just signed his death wish. So.
See, I feel like people are doing it like Michael Jordan, and I took that personally, Jay. Like, if the boy had a good game, he can't.
Well, I'm not even saying Bron be looking at it like, oh, he danced. Like, I just think like coincidentally, when teams do something, we just go out there and win. Coincidentally, like, that's all I'm saying. But when he did, and Russ was cursing at the virtual fans, the tides changed. Like, that's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, I feel like. Oh, go ahead, kid.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I feel like the Nuggets. Okay.
What I was gonna say is the Lakers. Like, I know it's 2-1 now, but what I learned from this game is the Lakers can win when they want. They were down. I was at work, like I said. I looked up. The Lakers were down 20. I look up 4 minutes later, they down 3. So what I learned from this game is when the Lakers want to come back and win, they'll win. It's human nature to. When you're up 2-0, it's human nature to take your foot off the gas. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. So I seen them come back and get it within 3. So next game, they'll go ahead and win. They'll go ahead and make it 3-1. But what I learned is the Lakers, they can flip the switch when they want to, because I think they were down 20 and got it within 3. I think they did that. I could be wrong. I was at work. Maybe the time was moving a little differently. But I think they came back from 20 in 4 minutes.
Like Cam said, man, it's a game of runs, and I did the same. I actually turned the game off. I turned it on while I was watching it, looking at my phone like for a whole time, and I looked. It's 77 to 90 something. I'm like, here they go playing around again with their food. I turn it off. I come back. Well, no, actually, it shows up on Twitter. Like, you know, when the game is on, it shows the box score or the score at the top. I scroll up, refresh, 93 to 96 or something like that. I'm like, so we're here. Like, we're gonna get this W. We're gonna go up 3-0. We got guys pump faking threes wide open. We got guys not rebounding. We got guys missing 1 of 2 free throws. Like, so I'm not even want to sound like I'm a mad Lakers fan, because I feel like Cam said, I feel like we have the driver's seat in this positioning, and they haven't done nothing that these past teams haven't done. So I'm not upset. I didn't expect us to sweep this team. I think I said 6, so I'm not upset, but I feel like when you do something like that, you got to close out. That's just how I think about it. When you come back from 20 points, finish the game.
I also looked at that Lakers win, and I came up with some stuff. That's when I realized like the Nuggets are different from the other 2 teams that the Lakers played, because the Lakers stormed back. That was a great comeback. They were really locked in on defense. And what I like to look at when teams have a big lead and they let the team come back is how they respond to the run. And the Nuggets responded like we're a team, dude. We're not scared of y'all. And I was like, wow, I didn't expect that from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jamal Murray, like he took the ball and he said, hold on, let me back these guys up, which was super impressive to me, because when the other teams had, well, I don't think any other team had a dub lead on the Lakers like that. I might be forgetting. They did, and when they had it, the Lakers, did they come back all the way? Or they lost?
It was that game 1.
Oh, that was the one. Okay, got you. So yeah, so the fact that they had the lead, and then they stopped the comeback, like, because they were within 4, and at that point, if LeBron led team, I'm like, it's over. I literally thought the Lakers were going to lose, and the fact they responded back to that run from the Lakers with LeBron playing like LeBron, like 30-point triple double. Anthony Davis didn't have a lot of rebounds, but he still was scoring the ball pretty well. It's like, if you can respond back to the Lakers playing like that, and you can still win, you show me that you belong to be here, and that's all I'm saying, because y'all might not have seen it, but I saw a lot of Lakers fans, like big accounts, getting 30,000 retweets and favorites saying that it was over. It's going to be a sweep. It's going to be easy. And then the Nuggets are here playing basketball, and they're not making it easy for the Lakers, which is all I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to disrespect the Lakers or disrespect the King or whatever. I'm just saying that the Nuggets are playing a lot harder than what most people, from my eyes, thought they were going to do, which I think is impressive.
To your point, when AD hit that game, like, I didn't see it before the series, but to your point, when AD hit that game winner and we went up 2-0, I did see sweeps. I seen some sweep tweets, but I didn't see it before the series. And I agree with you about what you just said about the Nuggets, like, staying firm, staying home when they get a run. But I just feel like if we'd have been making shots, it would have been hard for Jamal Murray and Jokic to keep that momentum. So it's kind of, and I'm not trying to take no credit away, but I'm just saying, like, because he played really poised last night. Like, he controlled, like, he wasn't panicking out there. Like, Jamal Murray, he knew what he was doing. Like, that pass to Millsap, whew, like he played really well under pressure, like when a team is coming back the favorites. But I just feel like things could have still went differently if we like been able to hit our shots.
I mean, well, Jamal Murray and Jokic is going to get theirs. The problem with the Lakers is they think they can just relax. Why does Jeremy Grant have 26 points? You know what I'm saying? Like that shouldn't happen. That should never happen. So the Lakers, they gotta go back and talk. And if I'm the Nuggets, I'm thinking like, come on guys, like let's just do what we did. Like, because Jokic and Murray, all they need is one more guy to help them every night. And if one of them can score 26 points every night, I would feel like I'm in a good spot if I was them. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm the Nuggets, I'm saying like, come on, we just need one of y'all to do what Jeremy Grant did last night, and we'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm the Lakers, I'm saying, why is Jeremy Grant scoring 26 points? Because nobody else on their team should really score over 13. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's a similar effect. Like the Jokic has a similar LeBron effect where he's gonna command double teams and he's gonna make you pay for them. You know what I'm saying? Other guys like to hold in and try to shoot over it. Jokic is gonna swing the rock, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's a good showing of good basketball IQ on both sides from LeBron and from Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Lakers pretty much do what you say the Celtics do. They feel like they're better. Anthony Davis, I seen Jamal Murray on him. He passed it and turned it over. Jeremy Grant got a fast break layup on AD and LeBron.
Oh, I seen that one. I thought LeBron was about to do his chase down block. Grant said,
LeBron was literally right there, and Jeremy was like, okay.
And that was another thing I could tell, even though, because I even said it last night, I didn't think LeBron played too well, but then I looked at his stats, I'm like, dang. But to me,
I told you, low roller.
Like, he seemed like he wasn't really interested last night. Like, obviously he wasn't like he gonna get his numbers, but I could tell like he's thinking like we good. But I don't like that. Like you need to go ahead and finish it, like the man said. Like don't play with him. Cause like Kenny said, when I think they went to the huddle and said, "Y'all ready, bro?" and they literally did like. So it's like, why don't you just do that from the jump? You know what I'm saying?
Human nature. That's what I was saying. Not to cut you off. When you up 2-0, it's human nature to do what they did. They took their foot off the gas and they lost. I don't know why they did it. I mean, like I said, it's human nature. And I understand LeBron, like I said, 30 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds. But LeBron, you got to get to the free throw line. He only got to the free throw line because of that flagrant. That's the only reason why. And he shouldn't even have got that one. So, LeBron, you got to –
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
I didn't peep that.
It's hard if you look at the stats and you see LeBron had a 30-point triple-double. But you have to get to the free throw line, LeBron. You just have to. And Frank Vogel, could you play LeBron more than 37 minutes? Could you do that? Could you play him 40? Come on, man. Like, come on. He should play more than 37 minutes. And he hasn't been playing that many minutes this year. But now it's starting to get it's to the point now, what are you saving him for? We're here. So I'm just confused. Like I understand in the regular season, we're saving him for the postseason. We want him to be good for the postseason. We're here. Western Conference Finals, then we're about to be in the championship. So go ahead and let him loose. Like, play 37 minutes. Maybe if he played 41, maybe if he would have played 41 minutes, maybe they would have won. I mean, why are you resting him? Is it because of his age or like what? They just got off of a break. Why is he only playing 37 minutes? I don't get it.
I'm sorry, but I can't put it on nobody who had a 30-point triple-double. I mean, he is taking that 1% because I do agree he could have been more aggressive, but it's like, are you crazy? He had a 30-point triple-double. How can you say he could be more aggressive? But real fans, real people like watch the game, see the eye test, they know, like Cam just said, he didn't even know his stats were that good. So I understand he could attack more. But the best quote-unquote big man in the league, you cannot finish the game with 2 rebounds. I'm sorry. And I know
I agree. I'm in no way putting it on LeBron. I could just tell he played like his numbers showed that he played well. I could just see that he wasn't really interested. It looked like he was thinking like, I can't wait to go play 2K,
Yeah.
like after this game or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So which one's worse to y'all? AD with 2 rebounds or LeBron not getting to the
The
free throw line?
rebounds definitely. Because LeBron, if I'm LeBron, I can say, even though I was out there saying I can't wait to play 2K, I produced. Like I get, like, you know what I'm saying? I still did my thing. Like, and I know it's not just a 1-man game, but it's like, what I ain't gonna say what more do you want, because
No. What more? I gave you defensive offense. I passed the ball. I scored the ball. I rebounded the ball. What more do you want from me, Anthony Davis? You're 7 foot. Can you get a
yeah,
rebound?
that's horrible, bro. 2
You get more than
rebounds from a
2?
7-footer.
Like, what are you doing?
Jeremy Grant had more rebounds. Matter of fact, let me go down this list. Jeremy Grant, Paul Millsap, Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Torrey Craig, and Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee tied him, but all of those guys had more rebounds than Anthony Davis.
It won't work that way.
Jamal Murray had 8. So he quadrupled Anthony Davis' rebound count. And it's like, and I know rebounds don't tell it all. Like, they might have still lost if he had 20 rebounds, but it's like, we don't know because you only had 2.
That's hard though, because often second opportunities help.
I think y'all let LeBron off the hook for not getting to the free throw line. LeBron James only got to the free throw line because of that raggedy flagrant call. So if you're going to the free throw line, making your free throws, to me that slows the game down. That slows Jeremy Grant down. Maybe he wouldn't give you 28, 26 points, LeBron, if you're going to the free throw line. So then they have to play. Then Denver would have to play a half-court offense. I'm putting this on LeBron, and I understand he got a 30-point triple-double, but you should get to the free throw line, bro. You should get to the free throw line, slow Denver down. Slow them down. And then maybe they wouldn't even score as many points in the half-court offense.
So go to the free throw line and shoot 4 for 8 just to slow the game down when you got the best big man on the court who's giving them second opportunities, no defensive rebounds, just out there.
Well, he shouldn't go 4 for 8.
You know what?
I would even go back, bro, and say that maybe the rebounds would have helped, because Denver out rebounded them 44-25.
Let's think this through before we say free throws is the loser of the game.
So it's like y'all get, like, they probably had a lot of second chance points. Let me see. Yeah, they had 9 offensive rebounds. So it's like, man. That's
the thing I want to say, and I don't like to ever go to the officiating crew, because I don't like to be one of those, oh man, the refs won, like, but I feel like, bro, like, and this goes back to even with the MVP voting. I feel like when they feel like they gave a team too many calls a game before, they try to like not give them any the next game, or even what was I about to say? Or even like, so Dwight Howard, he was out there and he was making Jokic work, like he was being aggressive, and now they like, oh no, if he breathe on you, we're gonna call a foul. So it's like that's kind of tough too.
It's always gonna be like that. But what's the name, bro? Like, he's gonna have to work a lot harder than other people to get his foul, which I know people will probably say like he gets a lot of calls, but nah, people get caught. Like Jokic, he just do a little flaw and it's like, okay, foul. But LeBron get fouled pretty much like 50% of the time. He got the ball and it's like, we don't care. You're big. You're the best player, so just take it. You know what I'm saying? So, but they gotta also put pressure on the refs themselves, which LeBron does. LeBron he go in and like he scream and stuff, but they still just say shut up.
Everybody don't have that.
Anthony Davis, on the other hand, he takes long mid ranges, so it's like, we ain't gonna give you no calls for that, even though he did get to the free throw line 10 times.
I see people, y'all like to talk about Jokic doing the flop or whatever you say he doing. You could argue Anthony Davis flops more than him. I've never seen a dude, a 7-footer on the ground as much as AD. And sometimes he does get fouled. Sometimes he does. He's not flopping all the time. Obviously, sometimes he's getting fouled, but I would argue Anthony Davis flops more than Jokic. I will argue that man flops a lot. Anthony Davis flops a lot. Like, I will bet like he's going to get to the free throw line 8 times. I would bet that next game. maybe a couple of them will be fouls and a couple of them will be flops. He gets a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see next game. I feel like I said, let's see if the Lakers win the next 2 games, it's gonna be like, well, yeah, that's what we expected. But it's like, come on, bro, y'all. Like, I just don't like. I don't know. I just see people when they win 1 game, it's like, all right, watch out now. But then it's like when they win, it's like, well, yeah, okay,
The standards on the Lakers are high. Like,
right, yeah,
the Nuggets win 1 game, it's like, oh my goodness, they might win. No, they won't. They got 1 win. So I'm just saying, like, I think people think LeBron and the Lakers are supposed to sweep these teams. No, they're not gonna sweep them. We're gonna gentlemen sweep the Trailblazers. We're gonna gentlemen sweep the Rockets. Okay, now we're playing the Nuggets. We might let you get 2. But let's just slow down, guys. The Lakers, they're going to take their foot off the gas sometimes. As we've seen, that's what they just did yesterday. It's human nature. And then next game, I think they'll go ahead and win next game. I don't think they'll play as relaxed next game. I think they're going to come out here as if we have to get this game. Last game, I think they were thinking, we good, y'all. We'll just get them out. We'll just play game 4. We'll win game 4.
yeah. I agree, but let's go ahead and switch over to. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Jameer. What you about to say?
No, I was about to say the same thing you were saying. Switching over.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and switch it over to the.
I don't know what's going to happen.
So we got game 4 of the Celtics and Heat series tonight. The Heat are currently up 2-1. Everything is kind of lining up like as what I predicted. I'm not saying like if the Celtics win tonight. Shoot, if the Celtics win the next 3 games, I wouldn't be surprised. But as of right now, it's looking like what I had predicted. But we'll see. I think the Celtics definitely. I'm trying to figure out a right way to put this. I think they have like more firepower, but I think the Heat are just more conditioned and more just. I think they're more well seasoned. I would say. So I think the Heat will win tonight. I mean, I don't know, but I think the Heat will win tonight. And then the pressure is going to be on for the Celtics to do something, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We'll see. What you think, Ken?
I think the Celtics are going to go ahead and win. It's going to be tough because the Heat, I think the Celtics are more talented.
Yeah.
But I think the Heat have more dogs. I don't think Jay Crowder's too good, but I would consider him a dog, and he spreads the floor. He makes threes.
Yeah.
Duncan Robinson, you're kind of raggedy on defense, but he's a shooter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Bam, defensive present. I'm going to give you 20 points, 12 rebounds, and then you got Jimmy Butler. Oh, you got Tyler Hero. I forgot about him. I just feel like with the Celtics, I just feel like when it come down to it, I'm still waiting for Kemba. He's been off. Kemba's been off. And I'm just waiting for him to be like, all right, y'all, I'm ready. Goran Dragic, you can't guard me. Or whoever's guarding them. I think Kemba's going to be like, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and score. But Gordon Hayward's going to be playing. He played last game. He had 6 points. Thank you. He had 4 assists. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, and he had 4 rebounds. No, he had 5 rebounds. Thank you. That's all in 30 minutes. I don't know if I would have brought him back yet, but I'm gonna lean towards the Celtics for game 4. I'm gonna lean towards the Celtics. I like how they played pretty good last game based on what I'm seeing. Tatum had 25, and Jaylen Brown had 26. It's a total of 51 points combined by those two. And then Kemba gave you 21, and Marcus Smart gave you 20. So I think that's a recipe for them to win. Marcus Smart getting 20, Kemba getting 21. And then, like I said, Jaylen Brown and Tatum combining for 51 points. I think that's pretty good. I mean, the Heat, Goran Dragic had a bad game. That's probably why they lost, because Tyler Hero, he gave you 22. Duncan Robinson gave you 13. Bam had 27. And Butler had 17. So Dragic only had 11 points with 1 rebound. And he's an important piece for them. So maybe if Dragic doesn't get 11 points and 1 rebound, if he has a better game, maybe they'll win game 4. But I'm going with the Celtics. I want the Celtics to beat the Heat, because the Heat, I feel like at first they were they're like the team that are hungry, the dogs. Now I think they've won a couple since they've won a couple series. I think they're starting to get like greedy, like thinking they all that now. And I'm going for the Celtics. I like Kemba for some reason.
Well, Kemba has been getting doubled. So it's kind of hard for him to, like really showcase what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's become more like of a passer in this series, which is why his scoring has been looking so awful. But I still see like glimpses when they need a shot and they don't double him. He's like, I'm still here. So, but I'm going for the Celtics too. Nothing against the Heat. I love that team. Like Tyler Hero, I've been liking him. I've been watching him since high school. Like his high school like vids on YouTube and stuff. So I've been following him since like back in high school, his college day or his college year or whatever. Jimmy Butler, I like him. Dragic, all of them. I like that team, but and like I tell you all the time, it's weird that I like my rivals, but I just like the Celtics more. So hopefully they can this break that they like got this couple days that they got. Hopefully it helped them and maybe they could switch gears and take over.
It's gonna be rough, man. With Bam getting 27 points and 16 rebounds, if he's doing that, then he's gonna win. But I don't think he's gonna do that again. So like I said, I'm
crazy because I was about to say that for the Heat to win, they gotta stop letting these guys like and that's what I want to say. This isn't just with the Heat Celtics series. This is just every just like general. With basketball, these teams have to stop letting these guys that shouldn't be beating them beat them. Just like I was saying with Jeremy Grant, when you let him score 26 points, you deserve to lose. You know what I'm saying? So the Heat, they have to stop letting these guys beat them. And it's no disrespect to the Celtics players or nothing, but when you let Jaylen Brown score 26, Marcus Smart score 22, like you know what I'm saying? It's like. Yeah,
that's supposed to happen. It's the other way around. Bam's not supposed to be getting 26.
Well, no, I agree.
As if the Heat are the dominant team. That's you're speaking like the Heat are the more dominant team. Like you know what I'm saying, and that's not it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. Bam shouldn't be getting 26 either. But Marcus Smart shouldn't be averaging 20 something for the series.
Yeah, he should be like a 12 point scorer.
Yeah,
Marcus Smart is a dog. So when we need him to score, he says, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's that. No, y'all try to put him in that role player box. That's why you're surprised. But as I told you, he's more than just a role player. So that 20-point spurt, that's not like to people who watch Marcus Smart on a regular basis, that's like, yeah, he can do that. That's just not his role.
Yeah, he can. And I'm not saying he can't. But I'm just speaking, if I was the Heat coach, that I would be angry that he's averaging 20-plus for an entire series against us because that's not his average. Literally.
It's like you're going to have to give up something. You're just not going to stop the Celtics. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to stop Kemba and you want to – it's so many players that can score. So if you want to stop one or two, another one's going to get open shots. And it's just that simple.
I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. As coaches, they need to stop trying – like, to me, it don't make no sense to try to stop your best player if you just going to let Marcus Smart score 28. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I might as well let Kemba score 40 and then and let Marcus Smart get his normal jam. Because if I'm stopping Kemba, but Kemba's still scoring 20, and then I let Marcus Smart also score 20 and Jaylen Brown score 26 and Tatum score 30, I'm probably going to lose.
That's what you just need to accept. Y'all are probably going to lose.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The Celtics have led for 75% of this series. We had some very bad lapses, and we let these guys come back. But you're speaking like the Heat are like, man, we got to stop letting these scrappy Celtics come back. No, the Celtics need to keep their foot on the gas and bury these guys. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? The Celtics are the better team. That's why this keeps happening. It's not that the Heat are letting this. I think we know. And if you don't know, sorry, bro. But it's
what? How can you say that when the Heat are up 2-1, man?
Because, like I just said, the Celtics have led for 75%.
And that's where your problem is. As like, if I'm a coach, do you think I would come in the locker room and be like, all right, guys, we good. We led for 75%. No, I don't care about that. We are down 2-1.
No, as a coach, I'm saying we've led for 75% of the series, so that shows that we're supposed to be winning. What are y'all doing to not complete the game? I'm using that as a tactic to say put your foot on the gas. And when we kept our foot on the gas, we beat them very handedly. They did storm back at the end.
If you was in the Heat's position, would you be in the locker room like, all right, they supposed to win. because we keep coming back. But we gonna
Of course not. If I was the coach of the Heat, I'm saying like we keep coming back on these guys because we're gonna fight. So let's stop even having to put it in a situation where we come back and let's just win. But I'm not the coach of the Heat. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying, so you're speaking from a Celtics fan perspective.
I'm speaking as a fan of basketball, but it's obvious that the Celtics are the more dominant team. That's why the Heat
But
keep
you
going
just
down
said,
every
and
game.
for the Heat, they could West. Like, it's not obvious. How can it be obvious that somebody's more dominant when they're down?
Because they led for 75. They were up for most of the series, but they lose in the critical moments because they keep
And
letting their foot off the gas.
I don't think the Heat would agree with that. Is what I'm saying.
Well, you just said the Lakers played better in the game that they barely won. You know what I'm saying? It's the
And I
same
agree
type
that
of
y'all have played
situation.
better in some of these games. I agree that y'all have played better.
It's simple. Do you think honestly, straight up and down, do you think that I'm talking about talent roster wise? Do you think that the Heat are the better team?
Roster wise, no.
Talent wise, do you think that the Heat are the better team?
Talent wise, no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Play wise, yes.
Well, their play is getting down every single game.
You say it's going down, it's in a downward trend?
No, I'm saying like they start the game off down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
just saying, if I'm the Heat, I can't accept that I'm not the better team when I'm up 2-1.
Well, if you're speaking from the Heat point of view, absolutely. But if you're just talking about as a person that's watching these games, the Celtics are the better team. You just have to want it.
But I'm saying, so if say the Heat win 2 more games in the same fashion that they won the other 2, as a basketball fan, should I still say the Celtics are the better team? They just lost. Like, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
I guess I'm just not.
If the Heat are down every single game and the Celtics are just letting their foot off the gas and letting them come back, isn't it obvious that they're the better team, but they're just not playing up to par, similar to the Clippers?
Like, for example, like the Bucks lost 4-1. I'm not saying that they're better than the Heat after that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
You think the best team wins?
Like, yeah, like I can't not say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
So the Raptors were better than the Warriors.
Yeah, without KD in it, yeah.
The better team could lose. The better team could lose. Rodney is right.
You think the Warriors without KD and Clay were better than the Raptors with Kawhi?
I'm talking about when they were in the finals. I'm talking about like the team itself. Are the Raptors better than the Warriors?
Well, that's a
the team that they played in the finals. Like the roster and all.
KD and Clay, yes.
Why? No, they didn't play. Like they played the Warriors with KD and Clay. They just were injured. I'm saying that the Warriors, KD.
Oh,
no, exactly. But circumstances led for the Raptors to win. It's circumstantial. The better team can lose.
Well, you're talking
via the
about
right circumstances. A circumstance is a circumstance, injury or not, because y'all not using the injury stuff for Giannis. Are y'all?
He got injured when they was down 3-0.
And then they won a game.
He good.
And that's what's up. KD and them was injured. Like, and they might have would have won if Clay would have.
So Giannis couldn't have won.
No, bro.
The Nuggets came back from 3-1 twice, but Giannis couldn't come back from 3-1.
They were down 3-0.
But they won one, so then there was 3-1.
No, but they still started off as 3-0. Nobody has.
Were they at 3-1 at one point?
Bro, what are you doing?
Yes or no, bro? Were they at 3-1 at one point? So they can't come back from 3-1.
They could have came back from 3-1 if that's how it started.
Okay.
Why are you saying like they weren't down 3-0? So you're saying they could have came back from 3-0?
Yes. I'm not true, guys. I don't set anything in stone.
Well, you see what happened. Maybe we need to start.
They're NBA players, bro. They're NBA teams, bro. It's all about clicking and doing the right way, bro. If you don't play the right way, you're not gonna win. But if they turn it on and they really play how they're supposed to play, they could have beat that team 4 times in a row. I don't see why not. But y'all can set it in stone. Y'all can say that's fine. I'm not mad at y'all for that.
Like you said earlier, I'm just going by the percentages. It's literally 100% that it won't work. Like
it was probably like a 5% chance that the Nuggets were gonna come back from 3-1 twice in a row. But they did it. That's me. Like I see that.
I'm saying as of right now, it's literally impossible. If something
how many times have a team come back from 3-1 twice, like back to back before?
I should know.
Has that ever happened before?
I don't know.
I'm going with no. So I'm going with this. The chances
I think
was
the
0.
last time that happened was like 1958 or something.
Yeah, so that's like a 1% chance. And 0 and 1, they're not too far in between, baby.
Because one of them is impossible and one of them is possible.
See, you're saying like that's outrageous to say that it's impossible, like it cannot be done.
If I say it's a 0% chance that I'm like that something's gonna happen, that literally means
it's not literally a 0% chance. You know what I'm saying? There's a slither of a chance, just like it was like what was it for the Thunder that made the playoffs?
0.2.
That's what I'm saying. It's not literally 0.
No,
it's more than 0. So there's still a chance.
It's never been done before, so it's impossible.
That's not the way impossibility works, bro.
If something has a zero, so if we're going by percentages, the team that goes up,
I don't think it's literally a zero flat chance for that
No.
to happen.
All right, what I'm saying is the team that goes up 3-0 has won how many percent of the time?
You said what?
If a team go up 3-0, how much percentage of the time do they win?
I don't know exactly, but I think it's zero.
No, they win 100% of the time.
Well, you said if they win, they go
Yeah,
up
go
3-0?
up 3-0.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So to me, if the team that goes down 3-0 has a 0% chance of winning, that means it's impossible.
No, it's not impossible. So you're telling me there's not a possibility for somebody to come back from 3-0? That's what you're saying?
No,
it's not possible.
It's possible in the world. I'm talking about.
So now you just contradicted yourself. So now your whole entire point is null and void.
You gotta let me speak.
Bro, you just now you what more can you say? It's impossible. Wait, no, it is possible. You're
No,
done, bro.
saying-
Your goose is cooked, bro. You just contradicting yourself, bro.
If you're
What more
going
you
by
gonna
the
say?
numbers, can you? Okay, I've been answering your question. Can you answer mine?
Go ahead.
If you're going by percentages, if something has a 0% chance of happening, what does that mean?
I don't think if it's a zero, like nothing
You're
else.
not answering my question. Let's move on.
I'm answering the question. Oh, I gotta answer it the way you want me to answer it.
Let's move on, man. But
So you're gonna cut me off in the middle of my answer to say I'm not answering it.
you were about to say I don't think it is a 0%. Like I'm asking.
First of all, that's not what I said. I said if it is a 0% chance, like zero flat, nothing else, not 0 point anything, then yes, it's impossible. I
Okay,
don't
that's
think
my
it'll
only
say 0
question.
point.
That's my only question.
Okay, so it's irrelevant because it's not a zero flat chance for them to come back from 3-0.
It is.
Pull up that number. Where are you getting this? Please pull it up, bro. Please.
If you go by
That's not how chances work, bro. That's not how probability works, bro. It doesn't go what happens before. It takes the statistics of the both teams and it puts it in I don't know, algorithm sometime. I'm not that smart. But that's not how probability works, bro.
All right.
So you're telling me that's how probability works? It works based on what happens before? Answer the question, bro. Please. You got these numbers. Please tell me.
I'm
man.
telling you.
Show me the number, bro.
I'm telling you. I can't show you. I don't know if you want me to share my screen or something, but
So, you can
I'm
share your
telling
screen on
you-
Zoom. And
No, I
you
know
can
you
put up on your
can,
phone.
but I'm not going to. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
okay.
what I'm saying is,
Okay.
in recent history, not even in recent history, in literal history, in all of history, no team has ever came back from 3-0. So
has any team ever came back from 3-1 twice?
Yeah, he said 1958.
Can I please get some numbers for y'all? Y'all
Never
are just
been done, bro. It's never been done.
show me your numbers, bro.
What do you I'm telling you right now, it's never.
Okay, I can just say something. That don't mean it's true. Where are you
But you're
getting this
saying-
information from?
Are you saying that it has happened?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you to show me like the proof of
Well,
what
I'm
you're
telling you,
saying.
I know.
Okay, to help me know too.
So you want me to like Google like has it ever happened before? Like, what you
Just show me your source, bro. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, I'll tell you the source. Like,
Okay, bet. Now, while he's doing that, the Celtics are obviously the better team. I thought that we can all agree on that, but I guess do y'all agree with Cam that the Heat are the better team?
I don't.
well, and you just put words. I'm not saying that he are. I'm just saying what's the name? Play wise they are, talent wise they aren't, or what's the name? Whatever else wise they aren't. So I'm not saying that he are the better team. I'm just saying if I was them, I would be saying no. We're up 2-1. So how is that?
Well, we're not saying it as if we're done. I'm saying it as a person who does a basketball podcast and talks about about basketball. Who is the better team?
We don't know. Like somebody that's neutral, I don't know because to me, I thought the Celtics were the better team, but they are up 2-1 on them.
Okay, so when LeBron went down 0-2 to the Celtics, were you saying this?
I told y'all earlier,
Or 2-1.
he's the only one that has gained the respect for me.
So you just flip flop based on
I'm supposed to
certain
give
whatever.
Jason Tatum the respect. Like what you want me to?
Why not?
Are you comparing LeBron to Jason Tatum?
No, I'm asking why he can't get respect that when he goes down 0-2 he can come back.
What
Well, how about you give the Celtics that respect? How about you give Brad Stevens that respect?
has he done?
He's come back from 0-2 before.
Okay,
We just talked about it earlier.
That's what's up. I'm supposed to give him
No,
like
First you're gonna ask me what has he done, and I tell you now that's what's up. You see what he's doing, y'all. Y'all see what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. I gave him the exact proof that he was looking for, and now it doesn't matter anymore.
I'm saying that's cool, but I'm not giving him the amount of respect that I give LeBron.
You don't have to give him the same amount of respect that you do LeBron. I'm just saying, why can't a team that's done this before, going down 0-2, come back from it?
I'm not saying y'all can't.
Well, you saying you don't know.
I don't.
Why don't you know if they're the better team? You say you don't know if they're the better team or just because
If the
they went
Heat
down
win
0-2.
tonight, they got to get tonight. If the Heat win tonight, then what? Like, are we gonna say okay? The Celtics.
Even if the Heat win, I still think that the Celtics are the better team.
And that's cool as a Celtics fan to say, but as a basketball fan, I'm not gonna say a team that just gentlemen swept y'all is not better.
I don't like this because when I just had this similar conversation with something else, you said it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
What doesn't work?
Matter of fact, I'm just leave that alone because I don't have the exact what I need to even back what I'm saying. So I'm gonna let you have that one. But you like the Pistons, bro. I don't think they're a better team than the Lakers like that year. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, and I do understand that, but I'm just saying I gotta give this Pistons some leeway because they could literally say,
Okay. So if you do it, then you get that title.
you saying you get the title?
Like if you win, if you come out on top, you get the title of being the best.
You can say it. You can say like the Heat.
Well, that's what you're going with the Heat, right? So if they beat the Celtics, they're the better team, right?
You said, is that what I'm going with?
Yeah, you're saying that the Celtics win. I mean, excuse me, if the Heat win, they're the better team, right?
I'm saying they can say it. Like if the Heat came.
I'm asking you, Cam. I don't know. I don't care what they're saying. You, Cam, are you saying that? Because you would look like you were just about to say, don't try to switch it up now, bro.
No. I mean, I would have to agree with them. Like if they came up and said, if they said,
No. Not agreeing. Not if they ask you. I'm asking you, what do you think, Cameron? Do you think if the Heat win 4-1, if they win, are they the better team?
I would have to. I would have to. Like,
Do I have to? So if you come out on top, you're the best.
No, you talking about player-wise?
I'm talking about anything. If you come out on top, you get to say that you're the best.
Oh yeah, you get to say it. Yeah.
And do you agree with that?
It's situational.
What determines the situation where this applies?
If the Nuggets beat the
What
Lakers.
are the terms? What would you say it again?
What creates that opportunity for you? Like what situation? Like what have to be the situation?
I look into context of things, so I don't know the exact situation. I just would look into the context. Like the Raptors, like you just brought up the Raptors. The Raptors can say we're the best team, and we would have to take it. But the context shows that no, y'all not, because what's the name of them was injured.
Okay, so you know that you can win and not be the better team.
Yeah, but y'all don't have no context.
That's
like
it. That's all I need. Why not?
Y'all don't have nothing like that though.
What you mean?
Like y'all don't have KD injured and Klay Thompson injured.
What you mean?
All right.
All right, next.
We didn't have Gordon Hayward injured.
KD and Klay Thompson.
We didn't have Gordon Hayward injured.
But okay, they have a game tonight, and
we didn't have Gordon Hayward injured.
Yeah, y'all did. But,
and then when we had without Gordon Hayward, what was our record?
Oh no, what was it?
You know, don't play. You know what I'm talking about in that series. What was our record without Gordon Hayward? 0-2. You know what I'm saying? And then with Gordon Hayward, what's our record?
1-0.
Do we have the backing to say that?
So you're comparing Gordon Hayward to Kevin Durant?
Not in the slightest. I just have the backing to say that without one of our best players, we're worse, and with him, we're better.
I'm saying if y'all lose this series, y'all can't say we didn't have Gordon Hayward.
Why can't we say that? We didn't have him for 2 games out of a 7-game series.
So
with him, that just makes it a 5-game series. So I absolutely say that.
So you're saying that's a valid excuse?
Absolutely. Why is it not?
What do you mean?
Why is not having somebody that averages 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in the games that's been decided by 7 points or less? Why is that not valid to say?
Cam, Rodney got you on this point. I seen people talking about the Rockets when they lost. I seen people talking about Daniel House. So using that as an excuse. So if Daniel House is an excuse, Gordon Hayward being out is an excuse, and he's right.
Wait, who said Daniel House was like? I know I've seen people saying it, but that's not. I don't agree with that either.
Well, I was just saying, like,
the Lakers can say we don't have our best defender, but nobody's gonna take that as an excuse, right?
I've already said that I'm the biggest Laker go against out there, and I've even gave him that credit. And I said, y'all know that.
No, what I'm saying is if they go to the finals against the Celtics or the Heat, and then they lose, they can say we didn't have our best defender.
Anyone accept it, but Rod said
I wouldn't accept that either.
I've already gave it to him. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying if they
so now you changing history, Cam?
Listen. If they lose to if they lose to the Celtics, right, in the finals, and somebody tries to make the excuse for the Lakers that they didn't have Avery Bradley, would you say that's valid?
That's cool.
Like, what do you mean?
I'm not saying like do we not deserve the ring anymore?
No, I'm saying, does that give them a pass to lose? Like, does that say?
I don't care about any like your loss to me. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't care.
Okay, so
Like, you can have any
feel that
pass you
same
want.
way with the Celtics.
What you mean?
Like, if y'all lose, it should be, I don't care. We didn't have Gordon Hayward. We lost.
Well, the Heat fans can say that all they want. That's fine. But looking at it objectively,
say that for the Celtics, like, we lost. I don't care that we didn't have Gordon Hayward. We lost.
what you mean? I really don't understand what you're trying to say right now.
Like you just said, you would say, I don't.
You're asking me as a Celtics fan, would I give them that excuse? And I'm saying,
No. I'm not
the
asking you. I'm saying, if the Celtics lost, would you say, I don't care that we didn't have Gordon Hayward? We lost.
No. Well, actually, me personally, I would say yes. I would definitely acknowledge it as context. Like, we didn't have Gordon Hayward for at this point in time most of the series.
Okay, but yeah, they have a game tonight, and this is a big game for the Celtics because if they don't win this one, it's going to be really tough to come back on this Heat team. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them giving up a 3-1, which it's possible, but I don't really see them doing that. So this is a big game for y'all. We're gonna see what you do, Tatum.
As a YouTube connoisseur, I watched this young fellow about the name of Duke Dennis. And one of the things he always says is it's all about execution. If you guys go out there, you set the game plan, and if you execute, you can beat this team. It's shown. You kept your foot on the gas. You started the game the same way you started game 1 and 2, game 3. Y'all started the same way. The difference in that is that you kept playing that way. If you continue to do that, you can beat this team. You had Jimmy Butler rage quitting. You stopped letting Goran Dragic score 30. That's key. That's crucial. We'll take a Bam 26, but we can't have a Bam 26, a Jimmy Butler 20, and a Goran Dragic 29. Just play the game and keep playing, man, and you can win this game.
So my question to you, Rob. What's your feelings, thoughts, if y'all lose tonight?
For me, it all depends on how we lose, man. Like, if they just, you know what I'm saying? Really, there's really no excuse, man. We should beat this team. Like, I do understand they're going to beat us sometimes because they're a good team as well. But I feel like we have enough to win. So if we don't win, I'll be disappointed, man. I feel like it's all about effort. If you play like you want to win, I say this all the time, but if you play like you want to win instead of that you should win, then everything will fall into place, man. So if we lose,
What about as far as how the series is going to continue to pan out?
There's still a chance. It definitely significantly decreases, but you can still win. You just have to stop. You know what I'm saying? But 3-1, that's not a place you want to be. 2-0 is already not a place you want to be. So let's make it even, and let's make it basically a new series. Now it's the first person to win 2 games in a row, or just 2 games period. So let's get it.
All right, let's all take our predictions, man. Cam, you're up first. Who you got winning tonight?
I think the Heat will win, but I think the what's name will win the next 2.
Wait. You saying the Celtics? I mean, the Heat are going to
win. I think the Heat will win, and then I think the Celtics will win the next 2. Then I think it'll be in 7. I know I said 6 at first, but the way it's looking, I think it's going.
You feeling a little under weather? Like, you good?
You said who?
Like, have you been feeling under? Like, are you straight? Like, you good?
Wait, why you say that? You don't think the Heat gonna win?
I don't want to downplay anybody's team, but I don't feel like the Celtics are getting 2 wins in a row.
Oh, so you're saying if the Heat win tonight, it's over? Like,
yeah, I think they'll get 1 and then it's over. But I think the Celtics will win tonight and even out the series, which is my prediction. So, Rod and Kenny, what you think will happen tonight?
I think the Celtics are going to win a very close one because I think it goes back to human nature. The Celtics, if you lose this game, you won't win. You will be down 3-1 if you lose this game. And I know it's happened before. LeBron and the Cavs did it. Denver, they did it twice in a season. That's awesome. Good for you. Celtics, you get down 3-1, it's a wrap. So I think they're going to play like this is game 7, and I think they'll pull it out 114 to 111. That's what I got. That's what I got.
I got Celtics by 7. Nothing, not too fancy, just Celtics by 7. That's what I'm hoping for. Heat, man, they're tough, man. They're really. It's hard like with this series because I actually root for the Heat. Like I actually like the Heat players, so I believe in them, man. So we just gotta play.
They're not like them tonight. If you like them tonight, you can
They're so good, bro. It's hard not to like them, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going with the Celtics by 7, man.
Yeah.
if you like them tonight, the seed's gonna be taking a flight. You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
man. I'm gonna put this skin tight practice shirt on, man, and we're gonna pull it out, man.
Last time you wore that, I don't know if y'all did too well.
I can always keep it around, man. So I'll change.
I would have took that away. You don't know what, like bury that mother. But nah, so I think Cam is the only one who predicts a Heat win. We'll see if his magical powers are back, man. That's been the 20th episode of the Fourth Quarter Podcast. I really hope y'all enjoyed this, and I really hope y'all taking us serious when we say we're back on the wagon. We're back for good. Check us out on all social medias at the Fourth Quarter Podcast, Twitter, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, don't forget
Get the money.
for that. You know, the giveaway get us to 100 subscribers, man. You can do it Cam's way, or you can even do it my way. But just know if you do it my way, you have to stay you have to be on the page looking under the comments. We might ask you for your cash app if you do it our way, you know what I'm saying? But it will be easier if you just do it on one of the social medias. That way you can get paid right away under the table type, like nobody gotta know who won type, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all do that. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video, man. I really hope y'all enjoyed and keep supporting. We love y'all, man. And yeah, we out this piece.
In the top up.